Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate the time.
A time comes in the life of every race when people are driven by echoes of the past to chart a course for an exalted future. Africa is at this threshold, as major actors in the Africa arena plot a renaissance towards common destiny. Let's pedal across the streams of yesterday, from the backstreets of Africa to the defining roles of policymakers, the political realities of the African nation, balance of power, and the strive to sustain national interest and identity. Join us on Network Africa on Channels Television. Network Africa, the rallying point for the emergence of a new Africa. At first, it's only anticipation that something is about to happen. This is one thing that makes life interesting. To compete not only with players across the field, but across the world. It makes me feel joy when we win and sorrow when we lose. The action and reaction, colliding, falling, dropping, despite the odds. I love it because it brings me tears. Tears of victory, tears of joy. The skill that leads to the pass that leads to the shot that leads to the goal that determines the ultimate. Channel Sports, defining the moment of true sport.
It's happening on Metrofile. All you need to know in the social circle, the events, the places, and the people. Catch all the excitement on Metrofile
every Friday at 11 p.m.
only on Channels Television. Metrofile, glitz and glamour.
Many thanks for staying with us. It's News Track on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun.
And I'm Cynthia Ere. Good afternoon. Here are the stories and reports that we're tracking at this hour. The clamour for a better standard of living for the Nigeria Police Force may have finally landed on listening ears and willing hands as the President, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, today commissioned the first modern police housing estate named after him.
Those in attendance at the opening ceremony of the housing estate include the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Abubakar, the Chief of Defense, Air and Army Staffs, the Minister of Police Affairs, Caleb Olubolade, and Chairman of the Police Service Commission, Mike Okiro. The President commended the initiative of the Nigerian Police to provide affordable housing for its officers and men, and also reiterated the commitment of his administration to provide affordable housing for Nigerians.
We do recognize the fact that sustained growth and economic development are only feasible in an atmosphere of enduring peace, security, and stability. I would like to seize this opportunity to restate our administration's commitment to engendering a fully functional, well-motivated police force. We will do all it takes to continue to enhance the capability and operational readiness of our policemen and women in the face of evolving security challenges, and join all stakeholders to support the Inspector General of Police and his team as they work to evolve an efficient, effective, and modern police force. Let me totally agree with the Inspector General of Police that the condition of barracks in the police and also the other arms of the military are not the best. Government is working very hard to see that we upgrade these facilities. We recollect what happened not too long ago in the police training school, and it's taking a new look. I want to replicate that across. It costs a lot of money, but we believe that men and women serving this nation must live and be trained in decent environments.
President Goodluck Jonathan at the opening ceremony of the House and Estate for the Nigerian Police Force. In other news, the situation in Rivers State has taken another twist, with 5 governors and 3 deputies are storming the Rivers State Government House in solidarity with one of their own, Governor Chibuike Amechi. This comes on the heels of a similar one by 4 northern governors from Niger, Adamawa and Jigawa states on Tuesday, which was greeted by some angry youth at the airport, the Port Harcourt International Airport. Our correspondent, Charles Eruka, completes the story.
Going by recent events, these may not be the best of times for Governor Chibuike Amechi of Rivers State. He has, however, not been left in the cold. Several of his colleagues are identifying with him in his plight. Babatunde Fashola of Lagos, Ibikunle Amosun of Ogun, Abiola Ajimobi of Oyo, Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State, and Rauf Aregbesola of Osun, along with the deputy governors of Imo, Nasarawa and Zamfara states, are the latest to demonstrate solidarity with Governor Amechi.
We have met with our brother and chairman of our forum, Governor Amechi. We've had extensive discussion. He has briefed us on the situation on the ground here, and we do feel strongly, having listened to him, that it will be quite important for him to actually go and brief Mr. President, who is our leader and the Chief Security Officer of the country, on the very, very challenging security situation here in Rivers State.
We believe that by his meeting with the President, actually we will find a way out of resolving this crisis in Rivers State to strengthen the democracy in Nigeria.
On Tuesday, 4 other fellow governors, Muazu Aliyu of Niger, Rabiu Kwankwaso of Kano, Sule Lamido of Jigawa, and Murtala Nyako of Adamawa states, paid him a solidarity visit. Whatever crisis the situation in the Rivers State House of Assembly may have thrown up, the groundswell of support for Governor Amechi speaks volumes. Charles Eruka for Channels Television News.
In Abuja, the National Economic Council meeting held without 5 governors who had gone on a solidarity visit to Rivers State. The council members frowned on the loss of over 400,000 barrels of crude oil every day to oil theft. The meeting, which was chaired by the Vice President Namadi Sambo, was held to work out strategies for the effective repair and supervision of Nembe and Trans-Niger pipelines currently shut down. Briefing journalists after the meeting, the governor